Hi, I'm Matt Campafner, head of product here at Farmobile. You may know Farmobile for our orange box, rides in the cab, streams the data to the cloud in real time. We're here today to talk to you about our recently released field report and machine reports. So let's do that. Let's talk about it. So I want to introduce you to a couple members of the product team here at Farmobile. Jake Juarez to my right and Alex Hedorn over here. Let's dive in on that machine utilization report a little bit and tell me what changed and what the experience of our customers has been and what feedback led to our changes.
Yeah, so we've made three major changes to the machine utilization report. The first change is that we changed some of our visualizations. We made them more robust and a little bit easier to read. We also broke out our agronomic data from non-agronomic data so that pucks on trucks don't necessarily mess up the metrics for all the other machines. The third thing that we added was the ability to put in alerts for our users. So if a machine is underperforming, that alert actually shows up on the machine utilization report so the user can make an actionable decision. Okay, so farms are always getting larger, right?
Of course.
One of the big things that we look at is the amount of transport time that is spent. Because as you're expanding your operation, you're spending more time burning fuel going up and down the road. That generally means that your input costs are more expensive based on fuel and operator time. So our reports can help growers make decisions based on how much time they're actually allocating farming versus transporting and idling.
Transport's the most expensive hour that any operator can put on that machine, absolutely.
Yep,
Thank
absolutely.
you, good work.
Thanks.
Transition over here to Alex. Alex built and the team built the new field reports from scratch. So can you talk to me a little bit about the thought that went into these reports, what our users have been asking for over the last period leading up to this launch?
Sure. So taking what Jake did with machine reports, that's what your machines did through the whole day, no matter where they were. So when we looked at the field reports, the feedback was, when I'm in a field for that day, I want to know the key agronomic information. With our data, we also have the ability to also add those key machine metrics as well. So these daily reports break down within a field how you operated, what your inputs are, both agronomic and machine. So we break down every machine point into those same categories as working, transporting, idle time, and headland turning. So you can start to compare each field and realize, why did I spend more fuel working in this field versus this field? What's different? Is this field still valuable for me to farm or not? Also combined with the key agronomic information that you also see in your electronic field record.
Who's using these reports? Is it generally targeted to the farmer or the ag retailer, or meant to be shared amongst different folks? How does that work?
I think it's a combination of all that, Matt. The grower for sure can use these reports to track what percentage complete I have done for my planting by field, or if I'm leasing a new field, is it expensive to operate in that field, or what do I not know about operating that field? And now with ag retail, and now that we have access to a lot of their boundaries now in our system, we're starting to tell a different story with them too of does one operator work in a field in a different direction than another field or another operator would. So they can start to begin to look at how efficient I am, or how I could be more efficient specifically within a field boundary when I'm working. And to top all that off, all these reports are in a PDF format, so you can sign up to receive them via email, or you can download them straight from Data Engine and share them with your trusted advisors or anyone else that would need access to that information.
So I could look at Jake's report, I could have a feeling and an understanding of which one of my operators were better if that was the case and I wanted to evaluate something. And then I could look at the field report over here and I could understand day by day my planting progress or harvest progress or whatever season that we're in.
Yeah, the field reports completely only within that boundary. So yeah, it really breaks it down, what went into that field and what I might get out of that field.
Awesome. The last thing I would point out, and it has nothing to do necessarily with the reports, but through our application as well, you can access all of the data either on a field by field basis or on a machine by machine basis. So always trying to provide that end user with the maximum amount of choice for how they choose to interact with their data.